excited. Today we are going to the AniNITE. Well, it's still new, still it's supposed to be the AniNITE. We will see. But I'm pretty sure it's going to be really, really cool. So, well, we're in the train now. Does the camera lens make me look fat?
This side or this side?
I think it's that side.
Yeah, probably.
We need a slimming lens.
Yeah.
Hola curious! Today we are going to talk about the AniNITE 2015, which is the biggest anime, manga and Japanese culture event in Austria. This year was around, I think, was 60,000 people going there, and the 4 days this year last. The first day was a small concert, so which it was kind of like an orchestra. I think, I'm not completely sure about this, correct me you guys if you know anything about it. And for what I know, some bands from Austria and the neighbors countries who came here to play some of the most awesome songs from your favorite anime. Well, One of the things that I really love about the AniNITE itself, because I have the opportunity to go last year, is the fact that you have very awesome cosplayers. This year we had as cosplayer invited was Rada. I hope you guys know her. She's hugely famous for being awesome cosplays around the world, and I didn't have the opportunity to see her because she had very tight schedule, and you only could basically have the opportunity to meet her at certain times of the days that the convention was going. The AniNITE is peculiarly long, and it has something to do with the fact that it's not only a convention, it's a place where you have so many activities that you can basically go there for buying or doing or just in the contest that they have for dancing, karaoke, or even cosplays, like groupal cosplays and individual cosplays, which I think is completely awesome. Me personally, I really love to go to the AniNITE because the ambience that you feel inside the convention is one of the best things that you basically can have as a geeky otaku person. And if you live in Vienna, Austria, or in the surroundings, I really recommend you to go. Personally, I really believe that the AniNITE is the only place where I can find all the kind of magical girl related stuff that I really enjoy. And this year was one of the years that I enjoyed the most. And if you guys don't know, I'm a huge magical girl fan. So this year I have the opportunity to take photos with every single Sailor Scout that I saw, and it was completely fun. So probably you will see those pictures in the future. One of the things that it basically made me go bonkers, just to put it like this, was the fact that you have such much merchandise of anything you can possibly imagine. In my case particularly, I have to talk about the magical girls that you have at Card Captor Sakura, you have Sailor Moon, you have Madoka, and not only have the pretty classical ones, but you really have some products that really has something to do with the old magical girls. So they have Revolutionary Girl Utena. And obviously when I arrived, everything was already sold. But if you are like a huge into collecting figures, this is the place that you should go to buy really good ones. They have since action figures, passing by gashapoons, and this kind of figures that you can just pose. And not only these stand-up figures that you can just put as decoration, they have like is nuts the amount of merchandise these people carry with them to this convention. The only thing that I think I really love about the AniNITE is the fact that you get to meet a lot of different people. I think it's very not that common, at least in this part of Europe, to be able to talk so freely in this kind of environments, which for me in Latin America was very easy, just to go to a convention, make some friends there, and then go home and keep talking with them. In Austria, for what I noticed, it's not that common. Perhaps I'm wrong, but I have the opportunity to talk and meet so many people in these conventions that I can really say, well, I have something in common with these people, and I really enjoy going there and see what they are doing, you know. And you know, most of them are illustrators from the artist hall, and I think there's so many talent hidden in Austria, and not only in Austria and the countries surrounding us, that sometimes we personally, I believe that I think we need to support them more often. So just if you like manga and anime and all this kind of stuff, I will suggest that when you go to this kind of events, try to support the local artists, because I think they're completely worth it. What you get for your money, for the quality of work that you will get. Well, the other thing I will have to say about the AniNITE is that personally, this huge hall, it makes it very perfect for all the people who goes to visit the AniNITE. And usually conventions don't have this big halls. At least where I come from, anime conventions tend to be smaller and very close places. When I mean close places, I mean like completely close halls, which sometimes can be a good thing, but sometimes it cannot be that good. And other thing that I will have to say is about the AniNITE is just simply the convention to go if you're living in Austria or close from Austria. Really, I don't have anything bad things to say about this convention. The 2 times that I have the opportunity to go, the 2 times I had a blast. I had so much to talk about this convention in a amount of the artists that they have in the artist hall, people who selling merchandise. You have from gashapons to even K-pop music boxes. And even the K-popers have their own stand from merchandises that people will sell to them. And I think that's a very smart way to take all these kind of conventions, because we start thinking about that all the Asian culture is only about anime and manga and all this kind of stuff, which are completely related to the culture, but we tend to forget that there's a huge community when it comes to J-pop, J-rock, and K-pop. And I think these people, most of them, they are fans of this kind of Asian culture, what I mentioned it before, like manga and anime, but we shouldn't forget about the fact that some of them are into the music too. So the fact that you have the opportunity to buy some of their albums and DVDs and even Blu-rays of your favorite Japanese, Korea, or wherever band from any part of Asia that you will know and love is very one of the good points and very positive points about the AniNITE. And I think that attracts a lot of different types of people, not only cosplayers and otakus and Japanese or Asian culture lovers. So I hope that next year I have the opportunity to have a table in the AniNITE. As you may know, I'm an illustrator and I'm starting my new brand called GroovyRoo. I have the opportunity to be in 3 different events this year, and I'm very pleased for all the things that I got to sell and all the people that I had the opportunity to meet. If you have time, I will be very pleased if you check my Etsy shop. And hopefully we will have more items by the end of the week. We go from stationery to jewelry. My jewelry collection is called Candy Madness, and the centerpiece is the GroovyRoo house. So you will see that illustration probably soon. And I'm very excited for being in all the conventions that I hope to be next year, and all the design market events that I will be able to go next year here in Vienna, Austria, and probably some parts of Austria too. Let's just see how everything is moving, and I can't wait for you guys to see everything that I have prepared for you guys. Hope to see you guys soon, and don't forget, if you really like this video, you will help me if you give them a thumbs up, subscribe, and share this video, because if you love this kind of culture as much as I do, I will appreciate if you tell your friends my opinions too. And please don't forget to have your sparks of color. See you next time. Bye.
Yeah, for coffee or like tea or something. But I don't even have lipstick anymore.